Hi, third graders. So we're going to continue working with dot plots today, doing a little bit of problem solving, but I thought we would just have a quick reminder of what we did yesterday when we learned what a dot plot is. So a dot plot's just a number line that's long enough to hold all of the data that we're trying to work with. And we remember that if there's more than one dot for that particular position in our graph, that we just stack the dots up. And this is an example of a dot plot here of test scores. And you can see this dot plot is even a little creative, using different colors to represent girls and different color for representing boys. So let's look at this dot plot together. Hours spent on homework per week. So we can see that somebody spent 0 hours on homework. Uh-oh, maybe they got it all done at school. And somebody spent 9 hours on homework in a week. That's a lot of hours. So let's see what we can figure out from this dot plot to answer these questions. How many students spent more than 6 hours per week on homework? Okay, let's think for a second of what more than 6 means. Do I include 6 or not? Is 6 more than 6? Let's think about this for a second. This says more than 6 hours. I know 10 is more than 6, 9 is more than 6, 8 is more than 6, 7 is more than 6, but is 6 more than 6? No, they're equal. I can't include 6 because 6 is not more than 6, it's equal to 6. So how many students spent more than 6? Here they are. 1, 2, 3 students spent more than 6 hours per week on homework. Let's try the next one. How many students spent at least 4 hours on their homework each week? Let's think about that for a second. What does at least 4 mean? If I did something at least 4 times, it means I did it 4 or more than that. At least 4. 4 is the lowest number it could be. So let's use the same strategy we did last time. Is 10 at least 4? Is it more than 4? Yes. Is 9 at least 4? Yes. Is 8 at least 4? Yes. Is 7 at least 4? Yes. Is 6 at least 4? Yes. Is 5 at least 4? Yes. Is 4 at least 4? If at least 4 means 4 or more than that, then can I include 4? Yes, because 4 is the lowest amount that we can include. So let's count them up. We know we have 1, 2, 3, 4 here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 students spent at least 4 hours on their homework each week. How about a playlist question? I need us to stop for a second and look at our key. We have a key for this question. Each dot represents 2 students. Do you notice anywhere where we don't have a whole dot? I notice 2 places where we have half of a dot. So if a whole dot represents 2 students, what does half a dot represent? It represents 1 student. So we have to know that when we see these 2, we count those as 1 student. Okay, how many students have 40 songs in their playlist? So what does this whole dot represent? 2. So this would be 2, this is 2 more, and this is 1. So we would say 2, 4, and then 1 more is 5. How many students have 39 or less? That sounds like something we worked on the last problem. 39 or less. So do we include 39? Yes. How many students have 39 or less than 39 is another way to say that. So where's 39 on this dot plot? Yeah, it's right between 38 and 40. So we have to include 39 would be here. We have to include 38. We have to include 36, and then we can go way down here and we have to include whatever that equals. What does that equal? Well, if we know that between 38 and 40 is 39, then we know that these lines must be counting by ones. So what's 1 before 26? It would be 25. So we could say 25, 26, 27, just to test it out, 28, 29. So we know we're counting it right, because when we're counting, we're getting the same number that's already printed on the scale for us. So we're okay. So we know that this one represents 25, and we want to know how many have 39 or less. So we are going to include from these students all the way back this way. That would be 39 or less. So this would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 students have 39 or less songs in their playlist. Okay, last one for today. Daily low temperatures. We have a city A graph and we have a city B graph, and we have a dot equals 1 day. Okay, let's look at our question and see what we need to know. How many days did city A and city B have temperatures below 36? Let's start like we did the very first one that we did. We're going to look at city A first. Is 31 below 36? Yes, we have to include it. Is 32 below 36? Yes. Is 33 below 36? Yes. Is 34 below 36? Yes. Is 35 below 36? Yes. Is 36 below 36? No. 36 is not below 36. It's equal to it, so I can't include it. So that would be city A. And now let's look at city B. Is 33 below 36? Yes. Is 34 below 36? Yes. Is 35 below 36? Yes. Is 36 below 36? No. So I have to include the ones that I highlighted to know how many days did city A and city B have temperatures below 36. And I'm going to remember, here's my key, one dot represents 1 day. So I can just count by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in city A, 8 days. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in city B. Now, what do I do with those two numbers? How many days did city A and city B have temperatures below 36? Together, we add those up. 8 days in city A, 5 days in city B, 13 days in city A and city B.